What is going on, everybody? Thank you all for tuning in today. I am John Hester. I am here to talk about some new shocks that just came out and are available now. So let's get into this. First of all, I want to thank you all. Thank you all so much for watching the videos. Thank you all so much for, if you've subscribed to the channel, thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed, please click that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. That way you keep up to date on all the really cool stuff that we do, whether it be from custom suspension or custom builds or whatever. We got all kinds of stuff that's going to be coming for the channel, and we'd really love for you guys to join along. So let's get into it real quick. These beautiful, beautiful bad boys is the Kawasaki Ridge shocks that are complete. Now, let me say complete for the two-door. You can order the two-door right now by giving us a call, 575-445-3558. We build them in all 5 stages. Down in the description below, I will have the Elka 5-stage breakdown video. It shows all 5 stages and what they offer. So that way you can pick the shock that is going to be right for you based on the amount of tunability and features. I've never been a one shock fits all kind of guy, so there you go. I give you everything and every option to consider on there. So these are test prototypes right here. So just showing these are stage 4s that I used to develop the shocks and everything like that. Now, what do the Hester Edition Elka shocks do for your Kawasaki Ridge? Well, we are putting a race grade high performance shock that is fully adjustable as far as you get into the higher stages. Stage 4 being piggyback reservoir, massive 8-inch reservoirs on 3, 4s, and 5s, low compression clicker on 3, 4s, and 5s, rebound control clicker on 2, 4, and 5. So there's all kinds of, it just depends on what you want for adjustability. We got loads of preload adjustment. You can set it up however you want. That's on all 5 stages. So check out that 5-stage video breakdown, and it's going to show all 5 stages in detail and let you pick out exactly what you want. Now, on the Ridge, this is typical of the Kawasaki and maximizing suspension potential. If you do not want to touch the frame at all, you want to take it out of the box and bolt it right up, that is stage 3, 4, and 5. This upper design and everything is going to fit without any type of trimming. Now, on most Kawasaki's, they have a much longer stem, so they have a longer distance in between the mount hole and the bottom of the frame, and it's just the way Kawasaki does it. So on stage 1s and 2s, to maximize the potential and keep the maximum amount of wheel travel, which I'm going to cover here in a little bit, there is a microscopic amount of trimming. So basically that lower part of the frame right here where it bolts to, that section of the frame, the bottom part right here on the frame of the vehicle, you just take a grinder and you're just going to trim about 1/16 of an inch off of that sucker, paint it up, just make sure that you have clearance in between the cap. Now, like I said, this is a 4, so a 3, 4, and 5, we have this different type of head, which 1s and 2s have a totally different type of head. So this is the reason why. So basically what I'm getting at is stage 1 and stage 2 will require minor trimming, and this is the same in a lot of them. Kawasaki TRXs, Kawasaki Mules, Pro FXTs, Pro MXs, all that stuff, same thing. 1s and 2s, minor trimming. 3, 4s, and 5s, no trimming whatsoever. So just something to keep in mind as far as how everything works. Now, what do the Ridge shocks offer? Well, we have aircraft grade anodized aluminum shock bodies, fully rebuildable, extraordinarily dependable and reliable, lots of hours on it, that you're going to be able to get lots and lots of miles, lots of stroke cycles and everything. in between service intervals. So I've got customers with Kawasaki mules with over 15,000 miles on their Hester Edition Elka shocks and still untouched. Never had a problem or nothing. So, you know, it is serviceable, and it is, you can get all that taken care of. So if you like top quality, top tier performance, you'll service them a little bit more often, probably about every 5,000 to 7,000 miles or so. Have them serviced, fresh oil, fresh nitrogen, you know, have all the shims replaced. Then they're basically bam, back to brand new. The nice thing of it is the Kawasaki shocks on the Ridge are so massive. I'm not talking about the shock, I'm talking about the springs. They look like they took springs off of a truck, especially the Ridge. Those suckers are just, one shock is over 20 pounds. And I mean, these suckers, I mean, one shock is nothing. Huge benefit in high quality and grade of material and precision. You actually have, we're taking off a cheap emulsion shock from the Kawasaki Ridge, and we're putting it with a high grade, high performance shock with a dual stage valving, custom pistons. We have a longer shock, which is going to increase travel. We bring it from about 12 inches up to 15 inches of wheel travel on all Ridge, on all 5 stages. I build all 5 stages the same, and then you just add all the more parts. So you can fine tune to your perfection with the different clickers and different features that you want. That's why I give so many options. I mean, can I build just one shock? Sure, I can. Does everybody want the same shock? No. Not everybody even cares about a reservoir. Some don't care about clickers. So they just get like a stage 1 or stage 2 and bam, bam diggity Bob's your uncle, and there you go. You're ripping it up. You have a shock setup that not only has increased down travel, but increased up travel. So what I like to say on the Ridge is about a 32-inch tire would probably be the biggest. Now, I have customers that will probably run bigger than that. And hey, if you want to run bigger, that's up to you. If you're fine with a little bit of body work and, you know, tires rubbing on the bed. But honestly, on that machine, 32s, I probably wouldn't dare go bigger than 32. That is more than enough tire for a Ridge. You want bigger tires? Put some portals on it. Get some portals, some bigger tires. There you go. Keep on going. But with the increased wheel travel, I do recommend a 32 as the biggest tire. The 30 that comes on the XR models is actually a pretty good size. Or if you change your non-XR from a 27 to a 30, it's a great size. There's nothing wrong with the 30. You're going to have, you know, a lot more control as far as your ride height, everything like that. So the biggest thing is ride quality and performance is through the roof. How you can drive the machine after putting our Hester Edition Elkas on is on a whole different level. And I do have some videos during the testing process where I have a 2-door Ridge out on a motocross track, and I'm hitting everything. I'm hitting whoops and everything, just wide open throttle, and the sucker's just taking it. Make it just beautiful, beautiful. Absolutely amazing suspension upgrade. It just, I mean, granted, I keep going back to the stage, but man, you know, if you really want to fine tune the ride quality, either plusher or firmer for more aggressive riding, you know, rebound for never-ending stutter bumps, the faster you go, the faster your shocks need to react. That's where rebound comes in. Like I said, I have that 5-stage Elka breakdown video down below, and it's really up to you. You bought a high-end machine, heck, 3, 4s or 5s, and just love it. But if you don't know suspension at all, you'd be just fine with the stage 1. Stage 1 will absolutely decimate the stock shocks on the Ridge. Like I said, the 2-door is out now. You can call us or you can email us. I'll have a link down below for our email, or you can message us on Facebook. We have, I will also have another link down below with our Hester Edition Elka suspension owners page on Facebook. And you can go on there and you can talk to other owners. We make a tremendous amount of shocks on a lot of different machines, and I've been doing it for many years. I develop right here in the United States. I do all the developing, I do all the prototyping, and I do all the testing and everything on the Hester Editions. That's why they are a Hester Edition. These are my shocks. I partnered with Elka, the greatest shock company on the planet, to make my shocks and give you the highest quality, best product that your money can be spent on. Suspension upgrade is the biggest upgrade you will ever do. Yeah, sure, you can get more power and you can do different clutching and you'll drop all kinds of money doing that. Different wheels, different tires. But as soon as you put on a set of shocks, the whole machine changes. Everything changes. It is really night and day when it comes to ride quality, performance, how you can drive the machine, cornering, stability. We have a lot more wheel travel, so flex and articulation on the trails is going to be increased. I mean, 15 inches of wheel travel on a freaking utility machine with a dump bed. Holy crap, man. That is crazy. And the results, it reflects it. These are a long travel suspension. Now, on the two-door Ridge, I do have a, I've got a stock ride height, and then I have a what I call a lower CG, a little bit lower, a little bit softer springs. It sets the chassis down about 1.5 inches, 2 inches lower than factory. I've had requests to do that, so I do offer both. On the Crew, which these are the shocks for the Crew, and I'm in final development. I'm literally a few days to a week or so away to launching the Crew model shocks. The test vehicle is here. Matter of fact, I just posted a short showing these shocks on the Crew, and just, you know, saying it's in final testing. So just, you know, I've got all the valving completed. Now I'm just fine tuning the spring rates and getting it to where everything sets right. The ride's amazing, handling is amazing. And then of course I'm going to do a video with the full build on, because I'm the customer that the Ridge Crew shocks are going on. I'm selling him the prototypes since they're going to be complete. So I'm going to have a video with his machine with the shocks on it and everything completed on the ground and all that stuff. So be sure to look for that. Like I said, you know, subscribe to our YouTube channel, because man, I got tons of stuff coming and a whole lot more in the works. A whole lot more in the works. I mean, it has been rough trying to keep up. So I want to thank you all for watching. And man, oh man, I'm telling you, you put a set of our Hester Edition Elka shocks on your Ridge, you will know how the machine should have been off the floor. And Kawasaki, if you're watching and listening, hey, get with me. I'd love to do an OEM contract, and we can do some stage ones on right off the floor on machines or whatever, you know. We do race shocks. I got KRX shocks. I'm almost done with the KRX 4-seat shocks. I know somebody's going to probably say, what about U10, U10 Pro, you know, U10 Pro and XLs and Highlands and everything for cf-moto? Those are coming. The test shocks are on vehicles right now. Still trying to get my hands on an R-Max and an R-Max 4-seater pre-25, and then I would like to get a 4-seat 25 because of that much longer wheelbase and the changes that they made to it. So if you got an R-Max and you're around the northeastern New Mexico area, I mean, get with us. Send us an email. Let's talk. I'm really trying to find it. I'll make you a hell of a deal on the prototype shocks. So once they're done and developed, Ranger North Star shocks coming. I'm going to have videos on that. Man, like I said, make sure you subscribe. Hit that notification bell. I got a lot of stuff coming. And really thank you all. We ship worldwide, so email us anywhere in the world. We'll get you, we'll get your location and get you prices to your door on the shocks. We are trying to work on a website and a dealer network for the Hester Edition Elka shocks. So that is coming. If you own a dealership or a business or whatever like that and sell a lot of parts and accessories for a lot of machines, shoot me an email. I'll get you on our dealer contact list. And once I get to that point, I apologize, time is my enemy. It's been very, very hard trying to run a very successful power sports dealership and a suspension business at the same time. I am a one-man show when it comes to the suspension, so it's fairly rough. So please forgive me on that. So thank you all for watching. God bless, and give us a call for your Ridge 2-door shocks right now. And please keep an eye on our channel for when the Ridge 4-door shocks, which should be out probably early August of 2025. So if you're watching this video after August of 2025, chances are we probably have a video on our channel with the Ridge Crew shocks. So check it out. Make sure you subscribe. I keep saying that. Thank you all. Hit that like button, please. It really helps with the algorithm, and it helps other people looking for this product for their Ridges. They're sick and tired of the, machine driving like it's on water. We fix that. We vastly improve performance. Now I'll make this thing drive. I'll make it drive better than the KRX. Now, jumping compared to a KRX, come on. Now, that's a different class of machine. But trail riding, oh God, trail riding pretty much everywhere. This sucker's gonna float like there's nothing underneath you. And then if you watch, if somebody's behind you, your tires are gonna be doing this and your machine's like this. I mean, it's just proper suspension. It is the best thing you could ever do. So thank you all. Thank you all so much. My helper is with grandma right now, so my son couldn't help me do this video, and so I had to get everything done by myself. So it's not quite the way I wanted it, but at least I got all the information out and get it all done for you guys. And thank you all. God bless, and I'll see you all in the next video.